Hey friends, Melissa here from Majoy Edible Paint Solutions. I want to share some things that I've learned over time in the cake painting industry. Like many of you, I started cake painting with gel colors or concentrated powders mixed with vodka. Of course, 3 brush strokes in, I had to come to the realization that my fondant was turning into snot. There's no other word for it. Sounds familiar? And so cake painting turned into a journey of not so much artistic expression, but rather one of snot management. And speaking in tongues, of course. Over time I became good enough at it to teach others. But today I want to tell you guys that there really is a better way, and it doesn't have to be cocoa butter. The first thing to understand is that water dissolves sugar and modified cornstarch. So if you paint in the cake industry, water is not your friend. Vodka is 43% ethanol and 57% water. More than enough to cause a problem. Secondly, food color can be divided into 2 main categories: water soluble and non-water soluble. The water soluble colors are known as dye colors or concentrates. Although they have the uses, they are not ideal for cake painting. You know, you're working with the dyes when you come out of a bath after soaking for 40 days and 40 nights and your hands are still blue. So let's talk about the non-solubles, which is pretty much everything else. In this category we'll place the lake or chocolate colors, the dusters, the rainbow spectrum, the metallics and the natural pigments. They do not work well with water, which is exactly why they're fantastic for cake painting. And they can be mixed with any strong ethanol based product. So my advice to cake painters is this: drink your vodka, avoid the dyes and switch to the non-solubles. In particular the lake colors, also known as chocolate colors, because they are much stronger. And they can be found in just about any baking shop I've ever been in. Your surface issues will be a thing of the past. The only drawback painting with pure ethanol is that it can leave the paint a bit dry and dusty, as there's no binder involved. Still preferable to snot in my opinion. But if you want an exquisite painting experience, I have a solution for that as well. Yes, there's also an ulterior motive behind this video. Now let me introduce you to the Majoy Edible Paint Solution Revolution. A water-free system consisting of an oil paint solution, a quickset solution, and food-safe evaporating solvent. And they can be used with any of the non-soluble powders. Right, so that's the quickset. Now let's see what a muck-up I can make. The brush just glides over the fondant. Smooth painting without any surface issues, even when I repeatedly go over a spot. And I can thin out the mix with a solvent for a more watercolor look. Once dry, which is very quickly, I can use the oil-based medium. To put highlights on bright colors without lifting. Now see the color bleed through on the dyes. Now let's see how much chaos I can create on a little bit of fondant. With the oil base I can even blend chaos. And then I can go, whoops, that doesn't look right. But no worries, I'll just solvent my problem with a swipey thing. Did I spell it right? Yes. And a flower, why not? And let's be edgy as well while we're at it. The extended drying time of the oil-based solution really allows for perfect blending. Alright, I'm gonna stop mucking about any moment now. And that's all I have for you folks today. A big thanks Freda for these images, they're gorgeous. Rietaiki, like your glasses.